Did you know that approximately 60% of all supervisors had no management or leadership training and development before they were put in their positions? Maybe that accounts for why about half of employees report that their managers are ineffective. In this video, I'm going to talk about maybe 4 reasons why your company doesn't invest in management or leadership training and development. Hi, I'm Beth Strathman. Welcome to my channel where I offer common sense leadership solutions so simple and wise your employees will practically lead themselves. On my channel I offer a wide variety of leadership strategies and techniques, so please subscribe. Okay, so most managers, or at least half of managers, are seen as ineffective by the people who report to them. So why don't more companies invest in, or offer at least, leadership or management development for people who are going into those roles? Well, here's my take on it, and I'm going to give you 4 reasons what I see out there that people are doing or giving for why they're not investing. So first, companies really don't understand what it takes to manage people. They might be in a fast growth spurt and they are just trying to keep up with what's going on. They tend to tap people they trust who are good technical performers in their roles, good individual contributors. And they just go, hey, we like you, you're a good person, you know the job, boom, you're going to be the supervisor. And then they throw these people into that position really with not much more explanation than that. So I really think that a lot of times many organizations really don't understand what it takes to supervise other people. A second reason is, part of that is that companies see employees as just people who are filling slots, as interchangeable cogs in the wheel. So consequently, they don't really look at the turnover that could be happening when someone has a supervisor, or manager, or a leader who isn't very effective. So they kind of just build that churn and burn into their plan as far as, well, it's just the way it is. We just run through a lot of employees. So we're just going to plan on that kind of activity in the turnover, and we'll just make sure we have a good recruiting staff, that HR is on top of things and is keeping people coming into the door. What they don't realize is that a good supervisor can stop that churn and burn by really knowing how to work with people more effectively. Thirdly, another reason might be that you might be in a technical industry where technical skills are really valued. And so, kind of related to my first reason, you put more of a premium on understanding the technical aspect of the business, how these technical skills help us make money, versus understanding that in order to lead people, while it's great to have that technical background, you also need to help them develop or select people that have the ability, the competence of working with people. So whether that's they have good communication skills, they understand how to give feedback, they know how to put a team together and get them to work together, all those things, they're undervalued because of the technical emphasis in the company and or the industry. And finally, I think the 4th reason that companies fail to really invest in leadership development is they are focused more on the upfront cost of what it takes to put a good program in place. And believe me, while training is part of leadership development, there are other experiences, project experiences, understanding the company better, those kinds of things that you won't necessarily learn in a classroom, that are also part of a good leadership development program. But if you're bringing somebody in, or if you have internal staff dedicated to some kind of training, having them spend their time or spending money for someone to come in from the outside to train managers and other leaders in your company can get very expensive. So when you're focused just on that upfront expense and not focused on the cost benefit of doing that and the payoff that you're going to get on the backside, then you're less likely to spend the money there. And the payoff, quite frankly, sometimes it's a long-term payoff. It doesn't happen necessarily overnight. Although with a lot of my clients, even just working with them one-on-one in coaching, I can show a return on investment with the way that they're spending their time, and the difference in how that can change and where they're putting their focus, and that can be very valuable. So those are my 4 reasons, I think, for why companies are really not doing a great job at developing managers and leaders. What's your experience been at that? What kind of experience, you as a leader, did you have going into your first supervisory role? Were you trained beforehand, or did you just have to kind of learn as you went? Let me know by leaving a comment in the box below or down in the comment section. And as always, make sure you pick up my conversation planner to help you have some tough conversations, but have the best chance of them going better than expected. And with that, make sure you like, subscribe, and share my video here with others who might be interested. Till next time, this is Beth Strathman with Common Sense Leadership Solutions, so simple and wise, your employees will practically lead themselves.